Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Naturon Shenron stage of the Birth of the Shadow Dragons event and basically get a good idea of essentially, how well we can do. Now, Naturon Shenron has two phases. The first phase is a physical phase whereby you need to seal him, and by sealing him you can prevent him firing a super attack that will cause big damage as well as debuff your units. And in the second phase you are able to lower his attack, which is going to be crucial to reducing the amount of damage he does. Now in terms of the, let's say units, and let's just talk about the general performance of the units and everything. I went for a mixture, so what I like to do here, especially when the first phase is one type and the second phase is another type, you're not going through multiple phases. What I like to do is I like to have one team of monotyping, and generally speaking I will push this team through to the second phase. By going through the second phase, essentially I'll be able to take a good look at the performance of the team in general. So the team will be constructed to facilitate the different phases of the boss. So in this situation we're taking, so one thing I will say from the team you see now, there was one change to complete this event, and that was the friend unit. So I originally took two Super Saiyan 4 Gokus, but I decided to change the team friend and basically use Gohan. And two reasons why I use Gohan: one, he's a great tank in the first phase against the physical version of Naturon, and then secondly, he also lowers attack as well, which is really important for the second phase. So just was a much better decision. I don't know why I ran SS4s in the beginning, but yeah, that's the one change, and it's definitely one that you should do. You don't need to have them, but you should definitely use them as your friend. And then the rest of the team, pretty straightforward, pretty strong team. Essentially we've got Super Saiyan Gogeta. Now Super Saiyan Gogeta you don't have to bring, you can replace him with any big AGL damage dealer. So Fearless Gamma 2, you can bring Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, the LR, you can bring Easy 8, Super Saiyan Goku, you can bring Kale and Caulifla, you can bring SS4 Goku. You can bring whatever, but just replace him with a damage dealer if you don't have him. Then in terms of the rest, pretty simple stuff. So we are using as our lead SS4 Goku. You can again use Gohan instead, any 120% AGL lead, but for me Goku worked well. One mandatory unit that we needed is Margarita, and Margarita is pretty much mandatory because of her sealing ability. So she is mandatory for the first phase. She then also lowers attack as well on her super attack for the second phase, which is very important. Her evasion also comes in handy. A suitable replacement is potentially Paikuhan. AGL Paikuhan is also a relatively decent replacement as well, because he can also seal the attacked enemy super attack with one rainbow key sphere obtained, which is relatively helpful. Then in terms of the free-to-play units, we've gone with three of them, all pretty decent units I would say. So we have the free-to-play Super Saiyan Gohan Teen, very good unit, very important for the second phase because of the fact that he greatly lowers attack on his super attack, which is very good alongside the Kamehameha Gohan, just really good. He also builds up his defense to a very decent rate. We then have the AGL free-to-play Paikuhan, also a fantastic unit, very good debuffer as well, which is why we bring him. So his ability to debuff is kind of imperative. He not only provides a flat 20% debuff when facing extreme enemies, but he also lowers attack on his super attack, which is very important. And then finally we have the AGL Drip Goku, I guess as he's called, or the AGL Goku Drip, or I don't know, whatever term you want to use. But basically this is the Goku from the recent April Fools, and he's really good. What makes him so good is two reasons. So firstly, he has 30% damage reduction when he has guard activated. And in the scenario, because he's facing a strength unit, he always has guard activated. So that's one situation why he's so good. He's a pretty good tank from that perspective. It really, really helps us out a lot from a tanking perspective. But he also does this really cool thing where he heals a lot. So he recovers 5% HP on his super attack, which is really good. He recovers 5% HP if we're below 90% HP. He has an additional 10% if we're below 30%. And he has damage reduction of 30% when guard is activated if there's another Goku's family unit. So together he's just quite tanky, and his healing is very crucial for us. So his healing keeps you topped up quite nicely. Also getting same type orbs with the AGL Super Saiyan Gohan, of course, also helps. But overall, the team kind of runs itself. You can see the rotations here. We've got this Goku, and we've got the free-to-play Gohan as one rotation. I've then got Gohan, the friend unit, and Gogeta as the second rotation. And like I said, you can replace Gogeta with any big damage dealer, but you will need a damage dealer, because this team doesn't do a lot of damage, and you can't hang around in this phase forever, even though you have decent debuffing. If I can suggest, I would definitely suggest the damage dealer that brings attack lowering. So that's another copy of Gohan. If that's, any other LR that brings debuffing, like any unit that's going to be able to provide debuffing will also be great here, just through the fact that they are going to be really solid. A great example is Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta. Really good unit. And again, they lower attack and defense of the opposition on the 18 key, something that's quite helpful in this final phase. But yeah, that's basically it. Not really too much else to focus on. I think it was a pretty good run, pretty easy run. And yeah, team came together nicely. Did use the Bulma support memory, very helpful. And yeah, pretty good run. But that's going to be it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care and bye.